Good morning, everyone. This is your final English lesson for the year. Goodness me. I wonder if you ever thought this time would come when you arrived in year 5 all those months ago back in August. So don't cheer too loudly, all right? This is the final activity of the school year for you, and the learning target is to play the A to Z game for English. Notice we say A to Z game, not A to Z. A to Z game for English. So this task, and it's the same for maths today as well, you need to use all the knowledge you've learned this year in English. Use your creativity to complete an A to Z English grid. Use pictures, images, creativity, little ingenuity, and definitely some cheekiness to complete the grid. Do we have any cheeky children out there? I bet a few of you are smiling right now, aren't you? We've got plenty of cheeky kids out there. You can only use one word, one symbol once. Let me give you an example for what it is you need to do. So, basically, what you have in your activity, your answer book, today, is an A to Z grid. What you need to do is to find a picture of something that's related to English for each of the letters of the alphabet. Now, I'm not going to give you any clues with this. You kind of need to work it out for yourself for English. But what I can do is show you an example from science. So if you look on the screen right now, you can see that there is a picture in C for copper, a picture in T for test tube, and a picture in X and Y, X-ray. So, for example, copper, C. Copper is an element, and it is something that you use in science, I suppose, to create things made of copper or alloys in which copper is a part of. So you can definitely argue that copper has got something to do with science. So you take a picture of it and you write the word copper in there. That one's quite okay. You've then got under X and Y, X-ray. Now, X-rays is definitely something to do with science. As you can see on the little picture there, that's when you go into this special room and you put on this like really heavy coat thing, and they take a picture of you and you can see all your bones and stuff on the inside of you with this special way of taking pictures. Some form of radiology, I believe. I don't know too much about it myself, but definitely something to do with science, and the example there is on the screen. Have a look at the letter T, test tube. Of course that's something to do with science. So that would be a great example for you to use for the letter T. Now what I would like you to do essentially is to complete this grid here, which is the A to Z game for English. Find out from across the alphabet different examples of things and objects and people that you believe have got something to do with English. For example, those papery things that sometimes you guys read. Sometimes they're a bit hard on the outside, got plenty of pages in the middle, you write things on the inside, begins with the letter B. Yeah, you know what it is, don't you? That could be put under the letter B. So you'd write down whatever you think the word is, plus also a picture of a book. Oh no, I've given you that one. Oh, silly me. Silly Mr. Don. And maybe, for example, you could think about some famous authors that could go in the grid as well. So maybe think about Kensuke's Kingdom and the author that wrote Kensuke's Kingdom. You could find out what his name is if you can remember it, and you can put a little picture of the book or him underneath that particular letter. So that would be Michael Morpurgo. Oh no, I've done it again, silly fool. That's 2 I've given you. So that's one for B and also for M. Silly Mr. Dart. Goodness me, I need a holiday. So you need to do that from A through to Z. That's 26 different pictures. And you need to also do this one for maths today as well. So good luck, boys and girls. Best of luck with that one. Take care. We'll see you later on to see how well you've done. See you soon.